Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Today, we've got a matchup of playoff hopefuls in the same division between the Boston Red Sox and the Philadelphia Phillies. J.D. Martinez, one of the league's best hitters, looks to gain ground in the chase for an AL batting title. First pitch is next. Jake Arrieta, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
0-2 the count to Benintendi. Lifted the other way out to left center. Chasing after it is Herrera, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's looking for 3 right out of the gates today. And a great start to the game as he's in with a leadoff triple.
Leadoff men are supposed to light the fuse and get the offense going, right? Well, that's exactly what he does right here. Great way to start the day.
Coming to the plate now, Dustin Pedroia, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He's put on quite a hitting performance over the last month, batting over 300, so he's certainly making a case for a batting title as the season wears down.
Yeah, he's had an amazing year up until this point, and that's what you expect out of a big league hitter. He is going to push the guys in front of him. He wants that batting crown. He's been swinging the bat well. It's going to take them staying hot above him for him not to be able to walk them down.
1 out, nobody on.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
The 2-2. And he struck him out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, there aren't a lot of guys with the talent and determination of Dustin Pedroia. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Max Muncy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Slice down the left side, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Here's Mookie Betts, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Arrieta sets, ready with the 1-1 pitch. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. This will kick up against the wall now. Muncy blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He comes across to score, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on, because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
And the next in is Johan Camargo, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Red Sox are out in front, 3-0. David Price will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. He's hit over 500 the last 10 games. He's absolutely on fire. If I'm in that other dugout right now, I'm thinking this is the guy that we can't let beat us. We'll see how they attack him in this game.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty D. I think one of the toughest things, D-Row, is to keep playing with this sense of urgency. It looks like they're playoff bound, but the thing is, you need to keep going and not take your foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, you need to be rewarded for the marathon. And that's exactly what this team has done. They've already clinched a playoff berth, and now they get ready for the sprint. Try and find a way to get healthy, but not lose focus.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
At the plate, Bryce Harper, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
This guy's got a big shot at the Triple Crown. He's leading in 2 of the 3 categories and top 5 in home runs, so that's where he needs to pick it up.
Bryce ready with the 0-1. Line toward right center. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Here's one hit softly down the line in left. The average coming into play right at 320. 42 homers and an even 130 RBIs. As a look, now the pitch. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-2. Left side. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball after this. Now at the plate, Manny Pena. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Beaten into the ground over to first. Hoskins has it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Time to take a look at the Philly D.
The pitcher.
And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
No balls and a strike to count. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
The center fielder.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. McCutchen is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So after the 3-spot last time around, he's stepping in, Odubel Herrera, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Herrera, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle, and McCutchen has himself a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Now the first pitch here from Price hit the other way out toward right field. Betts is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Batting 8th, the catcher, JT.
Digging in, JT Realmuto, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. McCutchen leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. They trail it here 3-0. Here comes the first pitch.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
And that misses low and away, ball 1. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now batting.
So with one away in the inning, we'll give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. Toward the gap in right center, this is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He'll get it into second. And he had 2 on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a 1-out double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First delivery to him on the way. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Into the box now, Mookie Betts. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Hit pretty well out to deep center field. Ranging back is Herrera at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
We're back now as the Phillies prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. And with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in the league, it's probably safe to say they are an absolute force with the bat in their hands. As one coach put it, we're extremely fortunate. Fortunate to have incredible talent and fortunate to have incredible work ethic. Our guys really are always trying to improve their game, and you see that in the numbers they're putting up. Back to you, Matt.
Leading off.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Base hit, line drive into the corner.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here this pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
Gene Segura standing in. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. Looped out toward third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Bryce Harper. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard to the right side. Oh, a diving stop. He's out.
He's out.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI ground out instead.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Phillies get a couple. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
The shortstop.
Liner toward right center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
1-1 to count. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
And, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, David Price. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-1 the count.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop-up strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
And he fouls this one off. Softly hit here to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. First pitch on its way. This is skied into short left center. McCutchen has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Pedroia.
Ready once again, Dustin Pedroia. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
1-1. Here it is. Outside, 2-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave them loaded, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Odubel Herrera.
Fouled away. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
In now, Andrew McCutchen. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And it's gone. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and the Phils have cut it to a 3-2 game now.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
The third baseman,
into the box,
7.
Michael Franco. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. The relay, and a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Now batting.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Now the relay home.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clowns.
The pitcher, number 49.
Looked like a three-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
Stepping in now, Jake Arrieta. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Fly ball out toward left center field. Martinez on the run. Dive, but it's off his glove, and that ought to get at least 1 run in. And the tying run is in to score from third. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. Benintendi will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We played 4 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Riding in once again, J.D. Martinez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
And it's fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Popped him up. There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger. He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Standing in now, Mookie Betts, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Mookie Betts becomes the second out here in inning number 5. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Arrieta sets. Here's the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pereira is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Red Sox leave one. Home half of the fifth coming up, tied at 3-3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now the first pitch here from Price. Hit to third. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. We got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate, and I don't think anybody gets him to lose his toehold right now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is on the ground over to first. To second for one. Over to Muncy, and they double him up.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. Number 43 on the year for him as they take the lead 4-3.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Next for Philadelphia.
Into the box now, Odubel Herrera. This is in the air out to right field. Betts giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Phillies get one in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 4-3 Phillies. Ready now, Johan Camargo. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Johan Camargo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right there for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
The windup and the 0-1. On a good curveball. Came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Line drive to center field. Pereira is right there, 1 down.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
In now, Manny Pena. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. yanked on the ground down the line. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Eduardo Nunez is going to come on as a pinch hitter now, so that means we've seen the last of David Price.
Eduardo Nunez.
And he's no doubt searching for a ground ball here as this sinker dips below the knees. It's 1-0. He comes into this one at 248. 10 home runs and 42 runs batted in. 2-0 to Eduardo Nunez.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Phillies on top, 4-3. Jose Arena enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Boston.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Andrew McCutchen head-to-head with Jose Arena. He's got a batting average of .444, and that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
Stepping in now, Maikel Franco. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Martinez to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, the catcher, JT.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hit sharply on the ground. Pedroia. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
At the plate, J.D. Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper is going to get there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1. Nick Williams is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Nick Williams.
Swing and a liner. Foul. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. On the line, that's a base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, G.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gene Segura. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Up next for Philadelphia, the second baseman.
Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Camargo is under it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
And now Bryce Harper head-to-head with Jose Urena. He's batting .412. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Williams, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here it comes on 0-2. And a bouncing ball, foul. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Phillies strand 1, and it remains a 4-3 game. Drew Smiley's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 33.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops in the strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. You can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 4 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The batter, the shortstop, Xander.
Stepping up to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And they start him out away with a called strike. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. So coming to the plate, Johan Camargo. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Herrera calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Manny Pena.
Steve Pearce will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pinch hitting for Boston, number 25, Steve Pearce.
called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 13 home runs and 58 runs batted in. And there's ball one. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Hernandez will put this one away, and the side is retired. But the Red Sox tie things up on the solo homer. Bottom of the 8th coming up. All even now at 4 apiece. Brandon Workman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 44, Brandon Workman.
Juan Centeno is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 68.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out. And try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Odubel.
Striding in, Odubel Herrera. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. No balls and 1 strike. Boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Launch to right field and deep. Back goes Betts. Still going back. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've taken a 1-run lead. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3-for-3 thus far. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
These guys are pros, and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Now at the plate, Maikel Franco. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Popped him up. Centeno has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And a huge insurance run is in to score all the way from first.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 2. Here's the 0-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right, and Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 8 full. The Phillies lead it 6-4. Jared Eichhoff comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out.
The batter, number 50.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Stepping into the box, J.D. Martinez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Fouled off. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. He brings it in, and the Phillies have earned a sweep here in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over.
Yeah, it might only be a 2-game set, but listen, it's still a sweep. Hey, man, winners make the rules around here, and they earned it.
6-4, the outcome today.